What up, Moogle Mob? Physics Bang here. Looking to do the Moogle Mob number 2 async. As usual, we'll talk it through, see how it goes. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Oh, this is a terrible start, unless Locke has something good. He has Shock. Okay, this is a great start. Never mind. Love it. Big fan. I'm kind of a big fan of, not putting on my Moogle Charm, apparently. Great start. How to lose 10 seconds at the start of a seed. Brought to you by Physics Bang. Got excited by Shock. Anyway. On a lock start, I like to come here. Narsh is pretty important as well. Strictly because... I mean, it could be important. We're looking for earrings for lock, 100%. 100% need double earrings for lock, so we can just start slamming Shock everywhere. But I will usually come here first, and then I will loot the Moogle Shed this way, and then I'll check the Curse Shield, and then I'll head down and do the Weapon Shop. That Rage Ring was nice, because we have Yeti. If we're going to be stuck with Yeti, we might as well, maximize his power. Downside is, both Gogo and Umaro cannot decurse shields. Only Locke would be able to decurse this right now. So if I choose to decurse it, I'm going to wait till I get another character. Alright, we got Genji or Flame. I'll take Flame. I'm going to take the most immediately impactful thing, and Flame Shield is the most immediately impactful thing. I can learn magic with it. It's elemental defense. I like it. I'm going to do something also a little different. I'm going to head straight to Go-Go right now. I'm just going to maximize my free checks while I'm already in the World of Ruin. Now, this is just sort of my thing. I like to do Go-Go. Go-Go is one of my preferred checks as a whole. Used to hate it. Now I don't. Takes a little bit of time, but you know what? It's free, and I have Shock on deck. So I'm going to get as many... I'm going to push the scaling as much as possible. Like, I would love to get Zen Thief as well. Alright, we got perfect RNG on the Engulf. No delay, no demis. Right, he's heading to the left. Okay, I did not need to do that. Okay. I got a little nervous. Pretty much the second he starts moving to the right from where he would be in front of me, and then he moves just to my right, I'll start jumping. We'll just see what happens, and I'll open the menu if I think he's going to touch me after I successfully make it onto the other side. Okay, cool. Got an early experience egg from Gogo, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's probably too long. Ooh, we made it. If the item in there is too long, you just don't have the time because of how long it takes for the item name to show up to get down before the ceiling crashes down. That was like within 1 digit. Had to have been. Cool. Now I only did this because warp stones are automatically in your inventory in Moogle Go. If I didn't have that, obviously I wouldn't be doing it. You only do Zone Eater if you have warp stones. Also, if possible, always change your party in World of Ruin, because not only is he closer down here, but it puts you right in front of the thing. I'm personally not thinking Returners is going to be super useful to me right now. I'll probably do Basement, but I'm not going to do a separate trip to Returners. I'm not looking for items, really, outside of just the regular looting path I'm going to be taking. I might consider it if I get almost no loot to sell, but if I'm going to do Basement, then hopefully we find a little something that we can use. We need an atlas and some earrings. Alright, cool. I'm gonna sell that, that, and that. Should be enough to get 4 earrings. That's good enough. That already means that we can just shock and then mimic shock. Those, give me one of those, a few of these, a couple of those, 10 of those. Okay, pretty good start. And Fire Shield also has the additional benefit of being a potential get out of jail free card. If I run into something I can't kill without cracking it, I can crack it and mimic it. Ninja Stars, good thing to keep in mind. I'm going to also start thinking about where exactly am I going to start my looting. Not my looting, but my checks. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Zen. I'm going to hopefully buy the Zen Thief. And then I'll probably just go do Tunnel Armor. Unless I find some rods or super balls, and then maybe we just go do World of Ruin Narsh instead. So we'd have a better chance versus the dragon that way. You know what? I'm kind of eyeballing a potential just starting Phoenix Cave too. Get rid of the things that people tend to avoid and see if we can still get a pretty decent time out of it. Cat Hood and 13,000 gold right next to each other is pretty solid. Problem is, probably nobody can use that Cat Hood, but we hope they can. I like heal rods too. Great early game healing. You just equip it and then punch your own characters with it, and you will heal with a Cure 2 level spell. Angie Shield. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to get Zen Thief. We have plenty to sell. What I'm actually kind of fishing for when it comes to going and doing the Phoenix Cave, I really would like a character. But the loot doesn't hurt either. If I can get a character that gives me a way to decurse the Curse Shield without having to sacrifice Lock. Multiple hero rings. I'd rather just go Rage Ring on Yeti for the elemental coverage, elemental protection. And he still gets some extra damage whenever he, you know, throws somebody at another enemy. Another benefit of Phoenix Cave is I'm already here. So when I switch over to World of Ruin, I'll be right next to Phoenix Cave. Actually, you know what? Okay. I am just going to check the shops, and then I'm going to go to World of Ruin, because I'm going to already be pretty close anyway. I'm going to get a couple of those. Buff that shock up a little bit more. Grab some of those. I'll grab 10 of these too, because there's a good chance I go to the Coliseum at some point with the Yeti start. We still need curatives as well. Some of these for sure. Need some of these. Some of these, I already bought them, but I'll take more. Why not? We still have plenty to sell, so should be fine. World of Ruin of Zen is like just northeast of Vector. Right about, I'm a little bit too far to the west. I'm gonna have to sort of move a little bit. Hoping this is a little cheaper because it's just a high tier item. 62,000. Well, we got screwed, y'all. Things for sale again. Well, I don't need Atlas Armlets. 49,000 for another experience egg, you say? Don't mind if I do. So this seed is pretty much solved already. We're going to have so much physical power. It's going to be a bit absurd. Smoke bombs just in case. About all we need. Do some Phoenix Cave. Knock out all the freebies. It doesn't matter. I'm not fighting the dragon. If I had a Super Ball or something, I would consider fighting the dragon here, but I don't really want to sacrifice my shield for no reason, so we're not going to. Earrings and Moogle. We'll do a Rage and Moogle. This is also another location where I can go to and continue to loot while pursuing checks, as opposed to just going to looting only locations, like returners. Gives me a chance to do a check, be making progression, but also be looting. Gem box. I don't mind a gem box, mostly because I can sell it. Not a big fan of X magic unless it's like desperately necessary. Takes too long. Casting multiple spells in a row already takes a little while because of the casting animation. Not to mention it takes a little while for X magic to actually start once you've actually initiated it. So it just burns time. Obviously the goal is, you know, how fast can I get some crazy physical offense with these 2 experience eggs. It is going to limit some of our damage because I'm going to have to put an experience egg on Locke. I'm going to put an experience egg on Yeti too. An experience egg on Go-Go is like not going to benefit me ever in the seed. And though I might not use Yeti later, at least he will be strong in the moment. And I can put a Moogle Charm on Go-Go. We'll still be doing pretty good. I might actually put a Moogle Charm on Yeti. That way we have somebody with 2 full earrings, so we just get a bit of a stronger shock. Locks is going to be pretty weak. Not exactly the best magic caster in the world. Well, at least it's an Esper. Alright, so we've gotten all that we are going to be getting. For the near future. Let's go to the first fast check I can get to. We have decided we will do an Experience Egg, Moogle Charm, Earrings, Rage Experience. But we actually do that for now. Let's see about our Espers, MP and HP. Here too. I'll take that. For equipping, make sure he's got the Flame Shield. Somebody can use a Cat Hood. Yay. Amazing. I'm going to go here. I'm going to actually give him Fight so he can use the Cure Rod. Okay. Now I'm doing this a little different. Sometimes I would go in the other entrance, so I'm right next to the Healing Spring, and grind there a bit, but I'm feeling pretty strong. So I just want to grind on the way there. And then just take the fight. It's risky, like any other check that has no save point before it, it is risky. But I think it's a calculated risk. Alright, so we have Merton already getting pretty close to online. Rage Ring is indeed Merton protection. Fire Shield is indeed Merton protection. So we just need one more form of Merton protection and we can start putting things in the microwave already. This is a great fight, by the way. Not very threatening, but good experience. Good money because of that cat hood. Wouldn't mind one more fight, but I'm not going to fish for it because we're already level 14 and enemies are only level 10. We're not a multiple of 5. So I say we just send it. All right, we're taking another fight. Oh, this is great. Ton of experience. This is 3 wonderful fights. As long as they don't kill me, of course. It's fairly risky because they have a ton of life. We're, what, 10 and 14 or something, so we're not going to get hit by that at all. Though that would have probably been deadly if we were the appropriate level for it. What? Ah. Funny. Yeti screwed me up, but that's okay. He should still die here. Okay, we are now significantly high enough level to take whatever this boss is without any issues whatsoever. Yeah, 22 and 17, let's just go. I'm not even getting healed beforehand. That's fine. This is a Thunder Rod situation, though, not a shock situation for now. There's no better time to run into a Doom Gaze than early when you're already this powerful. Could go for some Rage Ring stuff, though. He does some pretty powerful AoE stuff, so I'm just gonna buffer myself. Yeah, like Gale Cut. Never mind. Gale Cut's not the one I was thinking of. Air Slash, maybe? There's one of them around here that does like a pretty solid amount of damage. You know what? I am okay with him just being dead. He's gotten so much experience from the experience egg, I'm not worried about him missing out on anything from his Doom Gaze. We hope for a character. If not, we're going to go to World of Ruin Narsh, because that's literally the last choice we have, except for Kefka Narsh. Lumina, that's cool. Sure, don't mind if I do. So instead of earrings, we're going to give him a hero ring. We're just going to make him... At this point, I think the Illumina is going to be doing more damage than Shock as a whole. I'd like to make Go-Go do Shock stuff, then I can. I could just use Shock on Locke if I think it's going to work. Or be more beneficial, but for now, Yeti and Locke are just going to send it for me with their physical attacks. Since we're going to World of Ruin anyway, we might as well check this spot, see what we can find in here. I would say we can Merton ourselves, but we have a fire shield, so it's not a big deal even if we do it, but I'll save just to be safe. The Cat Hood, Super Ball, Gauntlet is really interesting. Let's... Oh, we have a Minerva. Hold, please. We might have Merton as well. We do. Well, actually, no, we might not, unless I can put a Rage Ring on him. I can. You know what? Fine. I am now going to do Earrings Rage Ring, and he is going to be my Moogle user. Okay, I don't need anything from here. Let's go. So, fantastically, we are now Merton protected. We have Illumina, so we have like crazy good ways to do stuff. We're a really good versatility of offense right now. Wish I could have a character that can just be dedicated to Merton, but we're not there yet either. We'll have to make another stop to the Coliseum to see if we can fish for some more Merton protection. Or maybe we just find it later. Maybe the high tier item in Zen. We'll see. We can probably go buy the high tier item at Zen, to be honest with you. After the item, or the gold that I got from all the random encounters with the cat hood. Or maybe we just get something from this dragon here. That would be cool. People say they don't like Go-Go. Name. This whack team that I have, making the most of it. Doing what we gotta do. Oh, Lumina. Now I'm kind of wishing I got that Genji glove as opposed to the Flame Shield, but we are doing Merton, so there are worse things. Could have also been a Genji glove at the Coliseum that I didn't see. Oh well. Just gonna let Yeti attack until, I don't know. Usually wait like 10 seconds between kills. Oh yeah, that's the thing. This idiot is timed. These idiots are timed, so that's why I usually just wait like 10 seconds between screen clears, because it's approximately every 10 seconds he could show up. I don't know, there's weird things relating to this guy. But thankfully I'm not really worried about it, because as far as I can tell, this is Umaro gated. It might not be. It might be at Kefka and Arsh, which would just be hilarious to me. But chances are it's just going to be here. A lot of dead checks. Sad times. Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. The seat is confused. It just wants to give me things piecemeal. Doesn't want to give me any progression, but it's like, here, have all of the offense you could dream of. Alright. What are you gonna give me? Friggin' Drago? Because it's always Drago. Oh, oh my. Hey girl, how you doing? So we're not doing a microwave here, that's for sure. Oh, we have flare. Oh, we also have that. Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna get that Paladin shield decursed at some point in this seed. She'll have Merton. And as far as I'm concerned, she's gonna be a Merton bot. We'll get rid of Yeti later. She might also just be swinging in Illumina later. I don't know. For now, though, let's just make sure we don't forget what we're doing. We need to do a ribbon, and she can have the Moogle charm as well. Go ahead and give her the cursed shield. And with that, we can take him, and he can have a hero ring. These can be good to go, and we warp out. I'm not worried about anything that runs into me right now because of my levels. We're going to come here, loot the front, and then head on down and do the basement check. And if that's not a character, we're just going to go straight into all 3 match checks, because we still need a lot of checks to get through this. A lot more progression. I'm going to peek the weapon shop too, because this is Moogle Cup. One more of those, just in case. Maybe we end up with more attackers than I dreamed of, because we already have 2 Illuminas and we're only 4 and 2. We have a Genji glove, so I just want to see if we can get something fancy out of this weapon shop. We cannot, and I'm not even worried about that pearl rod, to be honest with you. I have such diverse offense at the moment. I don't really need to focus on any rods. We're going to go here, switch back to World Balance. We're going to go to Zen. We're going to buy the Zen Thief. Then we're going to go to Magitech, assuming this isn't a character, and wrap that up. It's not a character. It is a Valiant Knife. Very interesting. I skipped the Monster in a Box at Yeti. A little regrettable. Maybe that was Katana Soul. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I am a little sad about more dead checks, though. This is dead checks galore. This was like, what, 50,000? So I'll have to sell something. Peek at it. 41, okay. $41 we should be able to do, no problems. Go. Fixed. First. Die. No thank you. Gonna be a no from me, dog. That was not worth the trip. Now, another good thing about here is that we are going to fight 4 bosses and 3 fights. As long as Stelis can survive all of those, we will have 7 fights toward the 8 needed to decurse the shield. Of course, we're hoping that this is not going to be an Opera House gated seed, because that would just be disgusting. But even if it is, I'm not worried about it, because none of the checks I've made so far feel out of left field. And I'm glad that I did Zone Eater and Phoenix Cave, because it's 2 of my 3 progression that I've gotten this entire seed so far. Get steel, why not? Well, we can pearl. I just hope that he does not transition right now. Damn, that sucks. That's going to be pretty unfortunate, as we ping that right back on our party. Ooh, he's alive. I'll be damned. Thankfully, Illumina has a 100% hit rate, so image doesn't mean anything. Invisibility would, but not image. Cut right through it. Another Illumina. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. This is redonk. I also forgot something. There's a couple things I need to do. Let's see. Let's go here. Go ahead and do... Need her to be learning Merton. Obviously. Actually, fine. And we're just going to slam an Illumina on her. This is such an unbelievably dead check seed. Super crazy so far. I'm gonna swap some things around over here. We're gonna get rid of the hero ring, switch to Genji, go double Illu. Save up. Just realized I saved over my exit, but we should be fine. We're extremely high level. We have shock and rods and Illuminas and all sorts of stuff. So we shouldn't be under any extreme threat of being killed here. It's a great fight. It's a shock fight. I like having shock around for trash mobs like this. Just get through, you know, trash fights. Man, $30,000. Crazy. Love me a cat hood. Same deal. I don't want to run away from anything because we are working on the curse shield. It's going to be part of our Merton protection. Ultima is not really something I'm concerned about with a seed like this. Merton protection is. I'm looking to get rid of Yeti as soon as possible. I can have 3 Merton users later. 3 Merton users and a double Illu sounds like my cup of tea. But even if it's just 2 Merton users and 1 double Illu, 1 single Illu, that's pretty good also, because there were gauntlets in the Colosseum. This is an insanely good fight. Holy cow. The experience fights are just flying at me. Fantastic fight. I saw Bolt 3 get learned. That likely means that Celis is a natural magic user and didn't see that until right now. Doomgaze is dead. I don't really care, but I actually kind of would like to see about this. Rank +1. That goes right here. Let's go. Onward. Alright, Opera House. Worth it for Golem. This guy dies in 2 hits. Yeti, block. Actually, probably could have just swung with Celis and he would have died, but whatever. The 7 fights toward Curse Shield. Just need 1 more and it's done. Which we will get at Opera House. Don't even feel like I need to save. Let's just go. I like to go left right here because, funny enough, the Impresario is 1 seat to the left of the middle. If you go right, you got to take 2 more steps. Gasp. Little optimizations. Little tiny optimizations. Stupid things high-level players think about. Shock here? No, we didn't even shock. Oh well. Forgot that I had lock attack. Oh yeah, I forgot about the heal rod. Doing really good. Alright, there's our curse shield. We can pretty much run from everything else from this point. That was also the time that we switched the experience egg off of him. And we're going to give it to her instead. We have an Illumina on her. If nothing else, she will be an Illumina user. We're now back online for Mertens. Dang. All I needed to do was go to the right instead. Alright, it's either this or Kefka and Arsh. We have successfully last checked everything except for Kefka and Arsh twice. We're also at 12 checks at 36 minutes, which is right on pace. It's especially good considering the weird checks we've done so far. Alright. Character, please. Pretty please, pretty please. Please, 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 please. What's funny is I'm not even really looking at that Valiant Knife, because how much damage I'm going to do with these Illuminas is going to be extreme at the end. Wow, Kefka and Arsh gated. Crazy, crazy. Unbelievable. Very funny. But you know what? I got Golem from Imtech and Fenrir from Opera House. I'm feeling great. Feeling great about that. Feeling very good. I'm not thinking about the VK really anymore. Honestly, the amount of offense I have right now, with Merton included, is just so extravagant that I am just so not concerned with any more offense. Maybe the seed will feed it to me later, but as it stands right now, I see no reason to chase an offering. I mentioned this earlier. Nothing feels worse than going and doing Kefka and Arsh and finding Mog and having to run right back up. Will today be the day? Are we going to get Mogged at Kefka and Arsh? Stay tuned. Okay. We don't mind getting Sabined, that's for sure. Problem is, Sabin is pretty worthless. I'm very much just like, why would I bring him over Yeti? And the main reason I would bring him over Yeti is that I can control him at the very least. He can be a cure bot for all I care. So from here, we're going to be pretty close to Colts. I might just go do that first. Just do Colts into Imperial Camp into Falls as needed. Hold A, win game. I think I'm going to take my own advice there. Yeah, not very good, but he's not a Yeti, which means I can control him. He can learn Cure 2 and Merton, and then we just have him as a Cure bot. You could even go a little step further and sketch himself some Kefka if he wants. Some of that dope Ultima stuff going on. Be cool. I haven't saved in ages, so we are going to save inside of Colts. But not before I do this. Five at 40 feels bad to me, but this seed definitely requires it unless you do some weird off-the-wall nonsense Kefka Narsh check for no reason. You know, I literally unequipped stuff off Yeti so that I could get Sabin started, and then I just did nothing with it. Well, that's 2 times that I've not had my Moogle Charm on. You, Moogle Charm, you, Hero, you, Earrings, you equip a Minerva. Oh, baby. Great. Ooh, Flame Shield. What? Oh, you know what? This is a bit of a problem, actually. Yeah, we're not going to have Merton. No, she has Paladin. Minerva. Okay. No, he... Yeah, we're not going to have it right now. Okay. Spending a lot of time in menus because I got myself puzzleated, but whatever. Busting with Merton too much when my offense is so powerful. Now we save. It's been a while. We're level 45 and we still need a lot of progression. Holy shit, dude. Is mostly fun. Unless that happens. Kind of really hoping he wouldn't proc. If Flare. Flare would work. Oh my god. Nobody will ever proc until I can't do any damage to it with the proc, and then it's just going to waste 5 seconds every single time I attack. Very obnoxious. Should have flared earlier. Alright, shoot. Go to Imperial Camp. You know what I didn't do? Get him started learning Cure 2. It's quick. We want quick on him. And then on her, she can take that strength +1 for a little bit. Once Sabin learns his Cure 2, then I can have him start learning stuff like X-Zone, Mute, whatever. Saw some good stuff in there. You're gonna waste a god-awful amount of my time? Thank you. At least one of them, only one of them, decided to counter me. Scullion, normally pretty annoying, until you just so happen to have double Illuminas, and then not so big of a deal. Another thing, I like to approach this soldier from behind, because it makes it to where after this fight, I can just hold up. I can hold up and A as soon as this fight is over, and voila, look where I'm at. I'm going to be right next to the other soldier. I learned that from Moogle Plex. Another teeny tiny little stupid optimization. I'm going to hold A and up. And it's just going to be straight up into the soldier. No delays. Alrighty, at least all the progression has started to show up. Falls, and then we'll peek Phantom Forest. If Falls is a character, we probably won't bother with Forest, but if it's not, we'll peek it. Did he learn it? He did, okay. X-Zone and Merton. Doom, Haste, yeah, and Quick. Love it. You're still learning it. Okay. Didn't really need to save here, but I did it. Oops. Juggling around teaching Celis Quick as well, but I don't think that it's going to be super necessary. The only one that's going to need it is Locke. You just need everybody else as support for the most part. I'd love to find Magimaster in the wild too, so I don't have to deal with him in the tower. That would be ideal. Magimaster before we ever hit the tower. I don't really want to have to fight him with a single character. Alrighty. Phantom Forest. We will save outside and reset if it is not a character, because we will know that a character must be in World of Ruins then. Means we will have last checked a character again. Realm. You know what? Maybe. You know what? I don't actually care. I do not actually care. My offense is so strong, I don't need to switch Sabin out for her. She's good, but wholly unnecessary. Come on. Doom Dragon. Thank you for not all-in-oneing me. Your wonderful experience that I don't need. The question is, I guess I'm in World of Balance already, so we should just go check Esper Mountain. We'll do that first, and because it's peekable. If it's a character, we leave. it's not a character, then we'll take it. If it is a character, we just go do Zen. And we hope that that's an Esper. Unless it's a really good character like Setzer, which has a lot of like very fast, easy peasy checks to find the last Esper that we need. Never enter the trains. Just go. Didn't save because I don't feel threatened by anything. Least of which, Chatternook. So if you see Charm come out and you can see who it's going to go to, you just kind of make an estimate and attack with them before it hits. You can avoid doing it against your own party. One day I'm going to say that and it will actually happen so I can demonstrate it. I think it's like the 4th time that it just hasn't done Charm. I appreciate. But also, I'm trying to demonstrate things here. Rock. Rock. Thank you. He's dead. Weak to Pearl, so this should finish him off, no problem. Another thing I never really mentioned is that you can just get everybody acting before the fight ends, then it doesn't take as long to close the menu. It doesn't have to close any menus before it goes through the end of battle dancing stuff, so it'll save you, you know, the amount of time it takes for that window to close is how much time you save every time you do it. That was good MP, so you should be done with Raiden. Another strength +1? Gee. Fine, I guess. Actually, I should just have her with strength +1. What am I doing? Code's done. Take X Zone. Don't need to save. Just habit on that one, and once I started, I might as well just not stop. Character or Esper? It is a character. It's the worst character ever, so we're out. We're gonna take a gamble. I'd rather do Auction House than deal with him. The Thamasin leads to the Thamasin. Great. Maybe we run into Doomgaze instead? Pretend we found Setzer? No? Okay. I'm gonna save, and if not, we're going to Auction House. If character's here. Or as I might do it anyway. Depends on if it's a good character or not. Those guys got right out of my way. I appreciate that. Legends. I'm not looting anything because I don't need any loot. You only have to win. You don't have to win more. We have plenty of offense. The only thing that would scare me is Magimaster. But in my head, I'm like, if I run into Magimaster in the tower and I can't deal with it, I just reset and run it. It is what it is. Give me an Esper so I can move about. Get on with my life. Damn. Harsh. Very harsh. Okay, we have $133,000, so hopefully we can just get this Esper quickly, if there's an Esper here, and get about our business. If not, we are forced to do Owsers or go get that idiot. Oops. Alright, let's see. First try. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, that feels real good. We don't have skip. Where are we at? 20. That means we're gonna go slapping out Opera Dragon real quick. Get our skip. Off we go. That feels real nice. Feels real nice. I can't remember the last time I had a first try auction house. Wonderful. What a feeling. Dragon is weak to Bolt, but is also very weak to Illuminas. Illuminas of the face, a lot of things happen to be pretty weak against that. We had determined that he could not use any form of Merton protection, so we're just not really going to be doing that. But that's okay, I suppose. It is what it is. Going to equip him with something that he's going to use later. Fenrir is great. Let's save and go. Okay. So, Thelis is on her own. Locke is on his own. We'll just do Celis there. We'll do Locke here. And these two are together. Those two on the right can use Merton. They are Merton protected right this very moment. So as long as we run into something that, won't absorb it, that might be useful. But as mentioned before, I am most afraid of Mage Master right now. It would be pretty catastrophic to run into him. Well, on her it wouldn't be bad because we have Ultima. Speaking of Ultima, the perfect opportunity to use it. Realm must be X magic, which no thank you. I think that kills all of them. Yeah, it does. But they want to waste my time first. Alright, we're going to unequip the experience egg, and then I don't know what I'll put on her. We'll see. Already has the hero ring. Running shoes sounds lovely. And she can also just keep raiding, why not? Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully he's learned quick. Hoping that would kill. But we needed the pearl for backup, looks like. Dragonhorn, no thank you. This is fine, but I will need quick if I have it. Should be able to kill him in one go with quick. We have Berserk. That's interesting. Maybe we don't even need quick if we double proc this. Wait. All worked out. We want to get him with a hero ring, and he'll be really hitting hard with that Genji and hero. Would say we can consider putting Golem on him, but I don't think it's necessary because we already have Fenrir, which is just objectively better. Actually, no, it's not. But I'll never use anything other than attacking on him, so I don't really need it. Just do Phoenix in case things go horribly wrong. Hero ring. This one's one I'm kind of scared about, so I might actually just pause right in front. Just switch my relics around to earrings, 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 earrings. I don't think we have bolt. We have bolt rods. We don't, but we do have Merton. I'm pretty sure we don't die to this. Now we have an extra issue. Maybe we don't. Maybe we get this off before the bit shows up. Nice. Okay. I thought we were going to get the magic bit to show up, which would be really sad. This should go pretty fast. Downside is we just don't have any Merton protection on lock right now, but we can. We have extra shields around, if I recall. We don't. So I'm going to actually remove this from him and just give him a mithril shield. Okay. So we're going to use a bit of a trick. Genji gloves do not force you to use 2 weapons. It gives you the option to use 2 weapons. So when I want to use Merton, I can just put a shield on. So tier 2, we can blast Mertons all day long, and then when I need to do single target on tier 3, we can just switch right back to a sword. Good times. We could even equip lock tier 1. Merton. Quick. Lock attack short arm, lock attack head. Kill them both. Probably what I'm going to do. I think that sounds really good. Let's put it into action. Our characters are 1, 2, 3, and 5. We need to just pop the fire shield on lock first. Looks like he might be, okay, second. Don't really care about that one singular bit. We're going to quick, we can do short or long arm, then we can do head, just back to back. This is my bad, actually. I'm a silly goose. That's alright. We'll get the second attack with her. Tier 2 here, just to heal go up in case shenanigans occur. And apparently heal lock up while we're at it. You know what? Thank you. That went pretty good. I just forgot to equip my second Illumina. We're going to repeat the process here. We're gonna switch to Lock, put the fire shield on. Merton. Quick. Lock starts shredding things up. Oh, why? Which? Put that flame shield on. We can start queuing up our Ultimas, or our Mertens, that is. Merton. Here. Merton. Go here. And we're gonna Mimic. And we're gonna Quick. And then we can take out Tiger and Tools. Tiger down. I'm an idiot again. Alright, I'm going to switch to her. She'll finish Tiger off for me. See if we have Mute. Do. Slap that on. And Quick again. Use that to do some damage to magic. We may even kill him. Should be dead. Let's switch to her. Actually, I think it is him. Switch to him. Fenrir. Double swing. If he doesn't die, swing with her. GG. Fenrir's not guaranteed 10 hits protection. As you can see, he broke one, but it still will offer you some faster attacks. 25% chance to break it, and he broke 3 people's with 10 hits. That's impressive. This one I'm thinking some Ultimas are in order. Just to avoid any potential procs. So we'll just do that, and we'll be ready for a second one, because it likely won't kill Girl. We're going to be counting on sleep here. $8,000. $13. We should be able to kill him with 4 attacks, right? 13, 16, 16 should be fine. Any procs shouldn't stop that. We'll see. We actually didn't want procs here. We just wanted raw attacks. Would have been way better. So far, so good. I think it's just quick lock, lock, quick lock, lock, and we're done. I think other attacks might just provoke counterattacks, but we could also just go ham on this. I say we just go to Celis, crack a shield, mimic it with Go-Go. Quick lock, lock. Maybe he dies, maybe he doesn't. She has Pallet Shield. So we have Flame Shield right here. Second proc would be good, like right here. Or not this one, but the next one. It's probably still fine. I think he's still dead. All right. Extremely fast Kefka. Extremely fast Kefka. Like, we barely took any hits at all. But it does go to show just how much damage one singular killer character can make. And then just cool strats like using a Genji glove in order to maximize Merton strats to do full AoE damage. Like I was doing nearly, what was I doing? 28, like 26,000 each time I used a Merton on tier 1. But then I was doing, 24,000 plus every time I used Merton on tier 2. Tier 2? So, like, I could soften the whole pack up and then finish them off with block. It just really works out good. So, I think that was a pretty good run. Very weird routing. Crazy gating all over the place, but it was a good time. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, sound off in the comments below. Message me on Discord. Either way, I'll talk to you then and catch you on the next one. Peace.